Yo, what is good, my anime faithful? What is good, yo? Guys, we are getting very close to shows coming to their finales, and to think that we have two shows that are pretty much on pace with each other when it comes down to how their episodes are coming out. Like, I'm pretty sure they're both on the same episode, so that's pretty weird and cool at the same time, but we never learned. Um, I don't know what to say about this show. I've been really enjoying it. The overall grand scheme of like these last 2 weeks episodes were our main character who's helping everybody really not knowing what he wants himself. So again and again we're learning that he probably should be like a teacher or someone like a student advisor or something like that, like regardless of what happens in school for him, that stuff's always going to continue to happen in all schools, right? Like people needing advice, people not knowing what to do, and if they do know what they want to do but they don't have anybody to encourage them or to teach them the right way how to do it, he should be that one. So I kind of have a feeling that's where this is going. The only weird part of everything is still who ends up with Shaboy. So I really don't know. Because at this point in time, it honestly feels like it's anyone's guess who is going to win him over, or I guess it could be no one that wins him over, right? Like he could just be some single guy that remembers all these girls fondly, and but come on, man, it's anime, so we can have the wildest imagination we want, and then after it comes true, we'll see if it's satisfying or not, which is going to be the interesting part. But overall, like I was saying, the whole entire episode felt more like it was trying to be on our main guy, but at the same time there was so much other stuff just popping off amongst in the background that they're just kind of like, okay, let's just have fun. Let's have the ladies doing some club activities. Let's have him like trying to do some club activities and finding out he's probably not even going to be that helpful in his club, so then he's free to do whatever the heck he wants after helping his classmates, which he does, and finds out real quick that he should probably just gone to his class and chilled out. Because not only does he have to try to help them find, he has to help them find a bunch of. He has to help find an outfit. Then he also has to try to sell like a ridiculous amount of noodles to help out the glasses girl. Like it was just a funny episode in general, and they were playing with it a lot. But at the end of the day, they still have some serious stuff in there, like still questioning what he wants to become in the future and things like that. That you can actually tell they want to be serious about. They actually want to continue the storyline and give the main character some purpose, as they've done with all the other characters, having things they're so excited to do or talk about that that's what they're going to continue to work on in the future. But for our guy, we don't know anything about where he actually wants to, wind up in the future, and that's what I think is really good to focus on nowadays too, because there's so much to do in this world that if you do something that makes you truly happy, it's almost like you don't even have a job. You're just going to something that you want to go to. And if you can get something like that in a job where you're making money for doing it, it's probably one of the most best things you can do, or at least try to do, right? So, wait, what? I have to do all these things? Oh, okay, whatever. But interesting enough, I see people really uh, kind of taking the approach that the guy is going to end up doing something like all the other girls and leaving, or not even leaving, because think about his situation with his family compared to everybody else. Like some of them have like their families have everybody around, so they all kind of support each other. But for him, he was looking for a job to help his family have a better income, have more money coming in, stuff like that. So it's more or less a sign of him still trying to be a part of his family's life in the case of making sure they get every single thing they need and what they want, but at the same time, uh, seeing if there's something like the girls that he's been helping that he enjoys, that he could wake up to and be happy he's doing it compared to, just waking up and being like, oh, okay, this is my job. I have to do this because if I don't, we won't have any types of living, like it's a lot different to enjoy something than just do it to do it. And I think that's what I learned most of all from the characters he's been taking care of. Because as of now, they all truly do care about one another, and I don't think they even knew that they would care like that, right? Like it didn't seem like they would be like, oh my god, we needed, like they had friends, but it feels like the three of them care about each other more than they care about their other friends at times. But that's just my take on it. I definitely still want to hear what you guys are feeling about We Never Learned. It's been a very good 2 seasons, and the second season was definitely focused more on the love aspect of the show. But with the first season being more about schooling and the girls like growing and growing as with intelligence, I really did enjoy that. And then now here we are, them about to leave school maybe and move and do whatever they gotta do after this now. So we'll see how it all plays out in the end. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I will be definitely talking to you as soon as I possibly can. So with all that being said, take care and peace.